Hello and welcome to my ranked game of Volibear Jungle. So I've had a lot of people ask me for a full game commentary, so I managed to do a Volibear guide. So in this game I got very fed and unfortunately we lost, but I wasn't able to carry. No one on my team was fed apart from me. So with jungling, you want to remember your strengths of your jungler, who you're against, and the best lanes to gank before. So the game pretty much starts in champion select. So in this video I decided to start blue with the aim of taking red and then ganking top. So I warded over as well to stop possible invade. I always just do it as a precaution. And the ward will come up by the time you come back to red. So we'll just wait for the camp to spawn. And then I'll take the grump, go blue, do wolves and then red. But always check the map. If there is an early fight as well, you can probably get over there and maybe get a kill as well, or even a double kill for spot lane. Now I used to play Volibear a lot, like when he was very strong, like 3 patches ago, and he did get nerfed. And I actually, you can tell by that Grump's, the W I used on Grump, it actually lowers the damage. The damage is so much lower, so I wasn't used to it as well. So that was a bit of a surprise to me because I haven't played Volley for so long. But he's still very strong. I think he's one of the top 5 junglers still, in a way. But yeah. So blue's done, and I'm pretty low health, so I'll pop my potions. I went for the refillable flask as well. I didn't go for the free health pots because I'm gonna back as well after these wolves in it because I was too low. And the reason I am gonna back is I can buy a what's it called, Hunter's Blade or something like that. The second piece to the jungle item, and also I don't want to blow my passive, which is very important. Like people overlook that when playing Volibear. It's very important. If I did get counter ganked or going for a gank, I don't want to feed anyone's lane, so the passive is very strong early. So here I buy that and I head straight to red. So you want to always be checking the map as well, having a look round, see who's there. If you want to be seeing what the enemy jungler is doing. So keep in mind, the enemy jungler is a Moo, and he's probably going to be at his blue. Or he's going to probably start blue, and then he's going to go red. So he's either going to gank, he's either going to go B or gank mid or bot, because he'll be on that side. Because when you have red buff, you really want to gank. You don't want to be farming too much. You want to get at least 2-3 ganks off. Unless it's like a Master Yi or maybe a Shyvana, they probably won't gank, so you don't have to keep that in mind so much. So with Volibear, if you was playing against a Volibear, you would know that he's probably going to be very gank heavy. So with this setup, level 3 Volibear, he's ready for ganks now. With red buff, should really be getting a kill. So I look mid, and I didn't have much faith in his ear. And if you can do these, especially if you have a red buff, they go down very quick, especially in the early levels. So do them, it gives you 70 gold, and that's pretty much a whole camp gold worth, and it was probably the quickest clear you can do compared with the other camps. So here I went in for Shyvana. Sadly Gavin wasn't close enough to get silence. We did get flash off. And I should be stepping in front of him rather than going behind him, so I flashed as well, and I still didn't manage to get any kill or anything, so that was quite bad. So from here I went B because my passive was blown. I did want to give away my position because if Amumu sees I'm at top, he might go bot, so I want to head to the bot side as soon as possible and try and get a counter gank off as well. So if he is a good jungler, he'll see, oh, Volibear's top, maybe I can gank mid or bot. So bot's quite pushed. So mid as well, he looks low on health. He doesn't have ignite as well. Yasuo has ignite. Azir has barrier. So you want to keep that in mind, what summoners your lane has as well. We did get first blood. So whenever you walk past camps, you want to also do camps. I mean, if there's nowhere to gank, you don't want to get behind in levels. That's very important. Now this game, I was quite low leveled. Usually I'm level 5 by now. I should have really done a full clear camp clear, but I did want to try and get a counter gang off. Unfortunately, they still died bot lane. So I see Moo, he did ward. So bear that in mind. The ward's there. Don't walk across it. And do scuttle crab, and that's the same as having a ward. So I'm hanging around bot side because I know possibly Moo might try and gank again, or I want to get another gank off bot. And you don't want to focus too much on every lane. Like I tend to gank or give a bit of pressure to every lane, like especially top lane I gank a lot. But getting a Garen fed shouldn't be a priority. My priority should be shutting down Yasuo if possible, or getting Tristana ahead of Kog'Maw, because if we leave Kog'Maw alone late game he's going to destroy us. So Garen should be able to handle himself, really and truly, against a Shyvana. So I did buy, and I opted to buy boots as well, because Volibear is very speed reliant. So if you can get a little... laners don't tend to buy boots straight away. So here I see Azir's low on health and mana, and I don't know why he didn't back here. Because Yasuo can dive, take 2-3 tower hits and still kill him. So that's the dive potential he has there. So I'm hanging around just so he doesn't dive. And so he flashes in, and Azir had barrier, so he's probably baiting it with that. So whenever there's a laner missing as well, when you're jungling, you want to always go to lane, get the experience and get the farm, because that gold will just die to the tower. So that's very important. That sometimes can separate a good jungler from a bad jungler. So here I messed up the farm a bit, but still get the experience. So I want to push this. Yasuo has gone back as well, so I want to push this in so our minions die to their tower as well. Also, you want to keep in mind when your buffs are spawning. So this is quite a bad jungle by me, actually. I should have gone B before I was helping Azir mid. So here, perfect gank for me. I pop my ultimate. He does flash out as well. Sadly, if the Volibear didn't get nerfed there, that would have been a kill. Maybe even a double kill. But we did get a flash. Tristana did get the kill. Like here, she should have jumped in again, and all she would have had to do is do 1 or 2 auto attacks. And Kog'Maw would not have been able to do anything. So here, I'll buy some health. Helps with a passive. And I wait for boots of swiftness, because they're very important. Actually, I didn't buy boots of swiftness. Usually I do. But I wanted to try mobility boots, which actually worked out quite well mid game, but late game they were terrible. So here's the part where I get very fed. I think it's coming up. So my buffs have spawned. Dragon is still up. We don't have any vision around, only in our side. So I've done blue. I didn't give Azir blue buff, because that's another important thing. Should you give blue buff? I don't know. Usually, if the lane is losing or he's behind on CS, I usually don't give him thing. Unless it's an Anivia, then I really do try and prioritize it. Unless they're feeding, because they'll just end up giving the buffs away. So here Kog'Maw's level 5, I'm level 6. So I have the advantage over him. So here Trist clearing the wards. And I think a fight breaks out now. So I want to come over. And I know Nami doesn't have flash. So her cooldowns are all blown, so she's not doing anything. So I try and peel for Tristana. Like, all she's doing is auto attacking. So her cooldowns are up now. Luckily Lulu ulted me. So I got double buffs now off of Moo. And that's a triple kill for me, which is great for the team. Yasuo is going to show up mid. Even if he does come, the likelihood of him getting a kill is not very high, especially with me being with double buffs. I still have my passive as well, and we decided to do Drake. So we know 3 of them are dead. I just killed 3. Shyvana was top and Yasuo was mid. So I still have my passive. So I want to go in, and Yasuo probably thinks we're going to go B. And I know he hasn't got flash as well, so... And he ignited me as well, but luckily I got the kill off him and didn't die. So I went B here with quite a bit of gold. We secured Dragon. We got 3 kills, fed Jungler, fed Volibear. So I want to get as tanky as possible. Now, I would have preferred them kills that have gone to Tristana or Azir. Possibly not Azir, he was so bad in this game. But Azir actually is one of the worst champions now. I think he has a 43% win rate in patch 6.15. So I don't really want to be getting him that fed. He is a strong champion, but you just have to be really good with him. So my red's still up, and I decided to take it. Even if you do have red buff, just take it, because it refreshes the cooldown of it, so it lasts for longer, and you get golden XP obviously for it. So always take them even if you do have it. So right now I'm thinking Yasuo, I want to try and shut him down, but I don't really get much support from Azir. Like, he could have jumped in there, baited it. Like, see there, I mean, we don't have any vision, so that's quite bad. So I still have my passive isn't up, but Azir managed to get a kill, so he should be happy with that. He's got a kill off that, and it should really get him closer to catching up to Yasuo. See, I don't really play mid, so I don't really know the matchups that well. But I don't know if Azir does. I suppose he does alright against Yasuo. So bot lane looks very good. So you want to always be checking if a fight's a little broken out, how you can get a little kill. Now I wish I was playing a carry jungler, because so Kog'Maw's got no mana as well, no flash, and he's dead just like that. So when you do get fed like that and you see an opportunity, you should really be capitalizing on it. The early game isn't so important to gank, I don't think. A lot of people prioritize getting a lane fed, but all you're going to do is get first blood, 400 gold, and you can't really buy anything with that, even if your laner goes back. And then if it does go B, they're usually low health, so they have to B as well. The enemy's death timer is only about 10 seconds, so when they go back, they arrive at lane the same time. So all the differences are long swords, so that's not really a huge advantage. But where I got a triple kill, that was like 1,000 gold and maybe a lot of assists. It was 3 assists, sorry, for the team. So that spread out a lot of gold between all of us, which is important. So I elected Dead Man's Plate. I know you should always build to what the enemy team is. So the magic damage is only coming from Mumu. I haven't seen what he's building. I assume it's relatively tanky. He did buy the AP jungle item, so but I have scaling up magic resist runes. So with that, I can maybe tank a bit of his damage, and I'm sure he's not going to be owing me. So I'm deciding to camp bot now. I know their flashes are down. Kog'Maw doesn't have heal, and I can probably tank the tower. So I'd get spotted with a pink ward, but we cleared that out. So I want to be bearing in mind where's the Mumu. So I run off, and I did show bot, so I want to think, oh, I thought let me go mid, but Azir's just getting wrecked. I can't kill this guy as well. Oh, maybe I can. Sorry, there was a time where I did 1v1 him, and or was it Shyvana, and I couldn't kill her. So from where the jungle is wrecking the mid laner, that is winning lane and fed, the game should be over. But sadly, so I push out mid. Obviously, like I said before, the minions die to the tower. So if I was playing Master Yi or maybe Udyr or someone with some AD or attack speed, I would have tried to take that tower. Because but Volibear's, I didn't build any AD. I don't have much AD runes. So I looked top. I thought Garen would be alright top. And he seems to be getting wrecked. Now he should have built Sunfire Cape first and he would have won lane. It's probably the best item top. So I did flash. I didn't think we was going to get a kill here. Or Garen was going to die, but we did manage to get a kill. So that wasn't really a good gank. Like, we didn't get anything of it. He should have pushed the lane as well. I should have stayed to push the lane if he wasn't. To deny CS and also get a bit of map pressure. You might have blown her teleport to come back. If she would have thought, oh, the minions ain't dying to the tower, I can just walk back to lane. And Shyvana's very fast. So here you could see the mid tower's gone. I don't know where Azir is. I even killed Yasuo and Azir still was nowhere to be seen. So I got my passive as well, but there's 3 of them. Garen probably can't pump out too much damage. He just used his ultimate as well. So he's not looking to go in. So right now mid is, at this stage you don't really know what to do. You want to hang around mid a bit because that lane's lost so hard. Azir's probably going to get killed every minute. If Amumu's smart, he will come round into our jungle. So I want to be warding our jungle up. And Azir should as well, because he's got no tower to defend him. If Amumu does gank, mid is pretty much gone. And it snowballs the whole team, because our mid has to come mid to defend it. And Kog'Maw can just free farm bot. Same with Shyvana, she can push quite fast. So I get my Dead Man's Plate, which is a nice power spike. So it works great on Volibear. I should have gone Spirit Visage as well after this, rather than... I thought, I'm the carry, I'm the one that's fed, so I should really build in a bit of AD, because I want to be killing Kog'Maw and Yasuo. And we're losing vision as well, which is quite bad. I should have swapped out a red trinket. But I decided no one else is warding, so I need to start warding. No one's upgraded their trinket as well. So it was quite a mismatched team I had. I mean, I could have had just an average game and pretty much carried with most teams. That should not have been a lost game for me, but that's League of Legends for you. But so I know this bush isn't warded because she's used 2 wards, and she did flash out. That would have been a kill, even if Kog'Maw would have been 2v1. I would have been able to kill Nami easy, because I still had my smites, my slows. I would have dodged the bubble as well. So I thought I'd be cheeky, but I am over a ward, so there's no point in me being here. Now, he didn't need to flash there. No, he did. So I'm in a position, I'm quite tanky. I've got 2 tanky items and my passive up. So I'm looking to dive. So here's where the boots and mobility didn't kick in. If it was boots of swiftness, I would have probably flipped him. So I flipped him accidentally because I was dodging Nami bubble. Now you can probably see mid is pushed. Azir is going mid. It just kills the vision on the whole map for our team. Now bot was the only way I can probably... I went bot because I thought, oh, let me try and get some pressure back for us. But it just leaves them so vulnerable, because mid Yasuo, he could have roamed. If he roamed, the game would have been over. But he decided to push, which equally as good because Azir is vulnerable now. Like, he's got pretty much no escape if a Mumu comes. Yasuo is very good at chasing people down. So I'll go for the red as well now. And another thing you can do, if you are fitted, people are more likely to listen to you as well, which I didn't do this game. I should have been grouping the team or talking to the team. That helps a lot as well. So here's Shyvana. This is the part I was talking about. Like, she had sustain Ruined King as well. She could have probably killed me there. So Garen just got wrecked. And so did I. And that was a good bubble from Nami. So Mumu's got a triple kill now. So he's going to probably buy some tanky items. He's going to be hard to kill. Now who on our team can probably kill a Mumu? There's pretty much no one. Maybe Tristana with Lulu's help. But Azir, he hasn't farmed well. He hasn't got his damage off. So that's quite tragic. Garen didn't buy tanky items. He bought armor shred items. And Shyvana built AD. So that doesn't really help. And sustain. So she can out sustain him in a 1v1 at this stage in the game. So his build is like obsolete. He can't really get to Kog'Maw. I can't really get to Kog'Maw. And he's just, no matter what I build, he'll just kill me anyway if I'm not focusing him. Yasuo's probably going to be killing the whole team. So at this stage in the game, there's not much I can be doing. The only way we could win is we hope for they make a mistake and we get a good team fight and a Baron and maybe a push and hip. Which does happen. Not every game is lost. And try not to surrender if you're at this stage in the game. I know it's hard, but so any camps you can do quickly, just do them while you're waiting for them to show up. Drop some wards, keep an eye on DM Dragon and Baron. So I push this in. It's quite a bit of gold. And bot lane, just hopefully you can get some vision. If you push the lane, someone will come there and you can see where they are, or two people even. So I want to push this in because they're pinging for help top. They shouldn't be fighting at this stage in the game. So I don't know why Azir got caught so deep behind our tower as well. Because we still had two top lane towers. So he got caught. I don't know where they come from. Obviously there's no vision. He didn't think to upgrade his trinket. So I know I can easily defend this tower. I can just put my ultimate and clear the wave. Should I need to. So I went in, I knew Lulu has ultimate as well. And I did manage to get a kill, but one kill is worthless. It's just to relieve the pressure. And here's Azir again, but I haven't seen Azir do anything this game. I know I'm flaming him, but he just didn't help the team at all. He's actually the reason why we lost, and it happens a lot. And he does that have that galactic skin, which is quite an expensive skin, so I suppose he plays Azir quite often. And with Yasuo picked a lot, he should really have played that matchup. So with the Hydra, you can clear the wave as well quite well. And so we've lost mid inhib. Baron is up, so you want to keep an eye on that because they're probably looking to do that. Or they could just rush down mid or even take bot or top. So at this stage where there's no one around, you want to be getting vision. The team should be getting vision as well. So here Yasuo is actually was a bad move by him. So right now we should stop chasing because we don't know where their team is. See, we died and didn't get a kill. So someone's looking to surrender. That would probably Garen. And I managed to get a kill on Yasuo, but that's me dead, and literally there's no one else to save the team. It's only the carries left, so they're gonna get dove. They're very vulnerable, and they can pretty much push down all the lanes free or kill them. So sometimes you have to accept losses in a way. I done pretty well this game. There was no stage where I KS'd or I could have given a kill. Usually I give the kill if I'm playing a jungler like Volibear. If I was playing Master Yi, we would have won this game. Because I was playing a tank jungler, and they had a lot of damage, percentage health damage as well, or something that couldn't really protect the team, I couldn't carry. My build wasn't the best as well. I should have gone Spirit Visage. Even second I am. So here I'm just trying to get all the kills I can. Like, I can see Nami, they're all low, so they can't really kill me. I can probably run. So we managed to get a kill on Nami. So the death timers are quite long here, so this was a bit of glimmer of hope for us. And Kog'Maw's got no mana. I don't know whether he had flash at this point. So we got 2 kills there. Now the only hope for us there was to Baron. And Azir straight away went B. I went B as well. Hoping that maybe we can get another good fight like that. And then 2 more fights like that where we win. Or even 1 more, an ace. Could get us an inhib back and have time for ours to come back. And then maybe win a Baron. That's the only way you can probably win this. So it does depend on the enemy. But this is quite decent players. So they're not really going to mess it up too much. But you really never know. So we did hope. So Nami showed up mid. I was hoping to get this mid tower. Put a little pressure back. We could have probably dove her, but I didn't know where their team was. And I knew they're all alive. So they're either going to come mid. So Shyvana TP'd, so I run back. If I went B there, they would have stopped me going B. I didn't know where they had vision. So she looked to run to the wall, either flash or ult over. Well, she didn't have her ult, but I didn't see that at the time. So I bought some magic resist. I went to buy a Spirit Visage now. And so not the greatest position, where got no vision. We have 2 open inhibs. Baron's up. We got no vision of that as well, and they're all alive apart from Shyvana. So if we went and found them, it would be a 4v5. I still think we would lose it because they got a lot of catching up to do, our carries. Yasuo could kill Azir and Tristana together, maybe even Lulu. So he flashed there, and I'll wait for my cooldowns. My boots of mobility, see, they're not really doing that great because I'm instantly slowed. I should have switched them to boots of swiftness when I could. So from here, Amumi tries to flank round, and he did get his ult off, I think. Or he tried to. So I tried to do the same thing, but obviously I got deleted much quicker, and he didn't get killed. That was simply the team's fault, really. Not being as fed, not being ahead. That was a very bad engage on me. I don't know what I could have done. I tried to just scare them off and then run back, but obviously I got CC'd and caught, and that cost us pretty much the game of that. But it was a lost game, but still learn from it. And so I hope that helped. It's a little mini guide on how to play volley jungle in season 6. So this was on patch 6.5.